last week against Butler County, the Lady Cougars and Cougars both found themselves on the wrong end of games against teams from the 9th District earlier this week. Tonight, both teams receive a chance to make a statement in the region. The Lady Cougars match up with the Lady Tigers for the first time this season, while the Cougar boys look to avenge a loss to the Fighting Tigers earlier this month. Statements will be made, but who will be the king of the jungle? And a good evening and welcome to Harnett, Kentucky and Breckinridge County High School. Sam Gormley with you. Welcome into the Locker Room Show here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. Coming up in the Locker Room Show today, we will introduce you to both teams as both the Lady Tigers and the Lady Cougars, which is game one of our matchup here tonight. We'll give you tonight's starting lineups and talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Ted Hill, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way.
For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Best mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Breckinridge County High School. Sam Gormley with you tonight. Welcome into the Locker Room Show here on K105 and K105 Digital Productions. Lady Cougars and the Lady Tigers getting ready to get underway. Breck County enters the game with a record of 16-13. They're 3-1 in the 11th District. Their leading scorer is Isabel Grimes. She's averaging 17.1 points and 2.5 rebounds per game. She's not played the past couple of games, but is warming up right now. So she's questionable from what we know to go tonight. But according to Ted Hill, he'd be surprised if she does not play. Aaliyah Mucker is the one that they're going to lean on if Grimes is not able to go. She averages just about 13 points and 7 rebounds per game. As a team for the year, 58.5 points per game, 43.3 they're giving up. Shooting 40% from the field, just over 30% from the three-point line. 65.6% from the charity stripe. Last time out, they defeated North Bullitt 51-27. The Lady Tigers have won 6 straight games. They're coached by Chad Mormon. He's in his 4th season with a record of 77-36. We'll introduce you to the Lady Cougars after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter,
a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors
my family,
and my country.
we are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Locker Room Show on K105. Sam Gormley joined with you here from Breckinridge County High School. Lady Cougars and Lady Tigers just about 15 minutes away from getting ready and getting underway. Lady Cougars, the story of this season and for the past couple of games has been Kenzie Renfro, on the year averaging over 21 points a game, but over the past three, she is averaging 26.7 points per game. She's pulling down over 7 rebounds per game, and in the last game on Monday, snapping their five-game winning streak against Apollo. They lost 61-43, but in that game, Kenzie Renfro finished with 25 points and 6 rebounds. Lady Cougars in that game, the story was the second quarter. They went 0 of 16 from the field. Yes, you heard that right, 0 of 16 in the second quarter. And they lost that game by a final score of 61-43, as that final score was without them scoring in the second quarter. So a tough loss on Monday, but they have another chance here tonight to make a statement in the region. We'll get head coach Ted Hill's thoughts on this matchup after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Can one girl in a small town, an architect in a major city, and a suburban high school coach shape the future of the United States? Yes, they can. Because every 10 years, the census gives us that power. You can shape your future by responding to the 2020 census. Where do we need new roads to make our lives easier? Where will new school programs help our children thrive? Where could a new health clinic benefit neighborhoods? The 2020 census will inform these decisions and shape how billions of dollars will be distributed to communities like yours each year. And in 2020, you can respond to the census online, by phone, or by mail. It's easy, safe, and important. Make sure you and everyone you know is counted. Now is the time for you to get involved. Your community needs you. Together, we can educate and excite, inspire and make sure every voice is heard. Together, we can shape our future.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. And Coach, after going back and watching film, what went wrong in the second quarter on Monday evening?
Well, we didn't play very hard. I didn't realize it was that bad at the time, but went back and watched the film, and other than missing easy shots and layups, we had good looks, just couldn't make a shot. Our defense was very disappointing. Not typical Lady Cougar basketball defense. We didn't play very hard. Very soft. I would say.
Before the game on Monday, we talked that one of the keys to the game was going to be rebounding. Apollo was first in the region. You all were second. Apollo ended up out-rebounding you, but one of the numbers that really stood out to me was Ella Robinson finishing with 8 rebounds, and that's coming off of, I think she had 10 last week. How much has she improved in that facet of her game since the beginning of the year?
Quite a bit. She's getting better at moving her feet and getting better position, not getting in foul trouble as much. And so she does a good job blocking out. And once she gets them blocked out, she's got them sealed off. But overall, rebounding-wise against Apollo, I was pleased. I was really worried about them, especially offensive rebounding, and we did a good job of that, I thought.
You mentioned on Monday evening about you all missing an opportunity to quote-unquote make a statement in the region. Tonight you have an opportunity to do that. What would a statement mean to this program and to the rest of the region?
Well, it'd mean a lot, and I mean Breckinridge is number one in the region for a reason. They're good, and if we want to get in that top 5, we got to start beating some of those teams, and making statements or whatever you want to call it. And we have to play Breckinridge twice here in the next couple of weeks. So we'll have opportunities. We just got to play better and a little bit harder than we did the other night.
When looking at this year's Lady Tiger team, the one thing that really stands out is, for one, that they don't have Kayla Young anymore. The post presence they've had as according to Don Brown, our sports writer, for what feels like the past 25 years, I think is what he said. Just a really, really good player. And when you look at their team, they really don't have any post presence much at all as far as size-wise. Is this a game that you really want Rachel and Ella to step up?
Yeah, it'd be great. We should have an advantage in the post. Mucker in there, 22, I think it is. Very good player. She's may not be as tall as our two, but she's a warrior in there. She battles hard, and they're leading rebounder, and she just works. I was watching film today, and it was shot up, rebound. I mean, she goes to war in there, and very impressive kid, and she'll be all we can handle tonight.
Defensively, Breck County ranks first in the region, giving up only 43 points a game. What makes them so difficult defensively?
Well, their pressure at all times. They press off misses all night long. It's 2-2-1 press back into a matchup 2-3 zone that's very effective. And so their pressure, I mean, it's for 32 minutes, and that's what we need to do as well to them.
Do you think that gives you all a little bit more of an advantage than in years past that you press as well?
Possible. I mean, we're used to it. We practice it every day. That's what we do in the game. Other night against Apollo, like I say, we went a little soft in our press, and that's because we were in a 2-1-2, and we need to be in our diamond or man, and that's what we'll be in tonight. So it's pressure shouldn't bother you if you do it every day, but you never know once you get out there on the floor, and obviously I can't, simulate what they do, and they can't with us either.
We obviously can't go an interview without mentioning Isabel Grimes for Breck County, one of the top sophomores in the region, if not one of the best just all-around players, regardless of class in the region. What does your team need to do to slow her down tonight?
Well, we're going to have to get ball pressure on her, and she's been out. She hasn't played the last couple of weeks, and she got hurt early against Muhlenberg, like real early. She took 1-3, and that was it. She was done for the game, and they still beat them at Muhlenberg. So that was impressive. But if she comes back tonight, and I'm assuming that she will, we'll have her hands full because she can flat shoot it. She'll drive. She shoots a zillion free throws, and, we got to guard her hard without fouling her because they will call it.
On last Friday night, we can mention the 53 free throws again for Butler County. That's not a number that you're going to want tonight facing a team like Breck County, who also shoots a high percentage from the charity stripe as well, right?
Right. They're excellent shooters, all of them, and not only from the floor but from the free throw line as well. And we're going to have to limit their free throws. And Apollo didn't shoot a lot Monday night. We only shot 6. When we're not, it sounds crazy, but when we're not fouling a lot, then we're probably not playing hard enough.
Coach, good luck. We'll have more here coming up on the Locker Room Show after this.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
The play-by-play of Grayson County and Breckinridge County is next, as this has been the Locker Room Show right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
One of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Due in part by Future Designs Building Materials, Dan Powers of Litchfield. This is Celian Bank, Twin Lakes Regional Medical Center, Scotty's Contracting and Stone, Midway Pharmacy, And by Wilson and Muir Bank. It's time for the tip-off. Let's go courtside is Sam Gormley.
It's time for basketball here in Breckinridge County. Sam Gormley with you today. Is your starting lineups here. First, we'll do Breckinridge County. At guard, Skylar Tucker. At guard, Cassidy McDaniel. At guard, Sydney Tucker. At forward, junior Aaliyah Mucker. And at guard, senior Natalie Tabor. We'll give you the starting lineup for the Lady Cougars. After this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Starting lineup here for the Grayson County Lady Cougars as they enter this game with a record of 14-5. At guard, senior number 4, Jenna Nash. At guard, senior number 22, Kenzie Renfro. And then your 3 forwards, number 13, Ella Robinson, she's a junior. Junior number 15, Rachel Snyder. And senior number 34, Bailey Snyder. So once more, the starting lineup, Nash, Robinson, Rachel Snyder, Bailey Snyder, and Kenzie Renfro. As here we come as we welcome you in here to Hardinsburg, Kentucky, Hardinsburg, whatever you want to call it. Ella Robinson to tip this one against Mucker, and the opening tip is won by the Lady Cougars. It was kind of bumped out there by Robinson outside. Lady Cougars working from left to right on your radio dial, wearing their road blue jerseys, the navy blue with the orange numerals and that orange stripe up the side. Breck County in their home whites with maroon numerals, and the big Breck right in the center, while Grayson's got the Grayson County. Rachel Snyder, shot from the left elbow, knocks it down. Lady Cougars have an early 2-0 lead here early on, and immediately the press setting up. Both of these teams like to press here tonight. As Sydney Tucker has it on the side, inside now, driving it down, passing it out, and off the into the corner, off the hands and into the corner, and knocking down a 3 is Cassidy McDaniel. As it went through the hands of a Breck County player and looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but instead went into the hands of McDaniel, who knocked down the open 3 in the near quarter. Lady Tigers lead this one 3-2. Rachel drives in at the free throw line, passes out to Nash. Three-pointer, left wing, goes in and out. Rebound is pulled down by Breckinridge County. That's Sydney Tucker. She gives an outlet pass off to Tabor. Tabor down the right side, jump pass outside to McDaniel. She'll take the 3 straight away, and it is no good. Rebound taken there by Tucker. Outside to McDaniel. McDaniel swings the pass over to Sydney Tucker. She drives it with the right hand, handoff pass to Tabor. Back outside here to McDaniel. McDaniel guarded by Renfro. Ball fake down to the right elbow to Mucker. Mucker spin move. She gets past Robinson and lays it in off the right side. Aaliyah Mucker gives Breck County a 5-2 lead, and now here comes Breck County out with a full court press of their own. Breck County is without Isabel Grimes to start, and the pass nearly stolen away. Rachel Snyder passes down to the left block to Ella, takes one dribble off the left side, the basket's good. Nice job by Rachel Snyder. She found Ella Robinson wide open on the left block, and Robinson took one dribble and finished it off that left side. Passes to the middle to McDaniel. She nearly loses it at the free throw line, puts it out outside to Mucker off the right elbow. Outside to McDaniel. McDaniel again guarded here by Kenzie Renfro. It's a full court, it's a man-to-man defense here for Grayson County to start off with. In the far corner, it is down into Mucker. Mucker throws a pass outside. She was trying to find either Tabor or Tucker, and instead split in between both of them. It actually must have been out on the Lady Cougars. I didn't see that it was tipped, but the officials have a better vantage point than we do. So Breck County keeps the ball here. 5-4. Lady Cougars trail this one. Driving it down in off the left side with the left hand. The basket's good. Skylar Tucker takes that one straight to the hole. And on the drive, she is fouled by Jenna Nash. For Nash, that's her first and the team's first. So to the line will be Skylar Tucker, 47.6% from the charity stripe this season. Her first one is no good off the back of the iron. Long rebound pulled down by Kenzie Renfro. Renfro up the near side of the court. She's been the stud recently for the Lady Cougars. Over the past three, 26.7 points per game. Rachel Snyder drives in, shot partially blocked by Tucker. She gets the rebound. She's double teamed in the post, and a timeout. No. Is it a timeout? And the official thought Breck County took a timeout and did not. And the Lady Cougars had her triple teamed in the post. Breck County gets a massive break here. Tucker up the near side, or Tabor, or Mucker rather, up the near side of the court. Over to the far side, three-pointer, right wing is an air off just barely. Taps off the backboard for Breck County. Down in outlet pass, down inside to Bailey Snyder. It's blocked out of bounds by Mucker. So the Lady Cougars will keep possession here. 7-4, Breck County leads this one. 5:11 to play here in the first quarter. To pass this one in will be Bailey Snyder underneath of the own basket. She's been playing very well of late as well, especially against Butler County. Bailey throws it into Renfro, who ran a loop. She'll pull up three, left wing, good! Kenzie Renfro gonna pick up right where she's left off from her past couple of games, and now getting her hand in a pass, and the inbounds pass is Rachel Snyder. She can't run it down, though, as it runs out of bounds right in front of the Breckinridge County student section. She tried to run that one down, but just wasn't able to. She ran out of real estate. Double team to the backcourt is Tucker. She gives the pass off to Tabor. Tabor throws a pass here towards the near side to Sydney Tucker, who's going to run things in between the circles. She'll give it off to the guard, Cassidy McDaniels, who's going to run things here at the point. Guarded by Renfro. To the right elbow to Tucker. She picks up her dribble outside to McDaniel. McDaniel already has 1-3 in the game, and it's the difference here. McDaniel drives down the left side, blows past the Lady Cougars. The layup's too hard. Rebound by Rachel Snyder. She picks up her dribble. Outlet pass off to Jenna Nash, who gets it across the timeline. Jenna spins all the way around. Handoff pass to Rachel. Rachel over to the right wing. Renfro into the corner. Bailey Snyder, wide open three. It's an air ball, and the long rebound is pulled down in the corner by Tabor. Tabor up the far side, angling it back here towards the near at the right elbow. She pulls up, 10-foot jump shot, no good. Rebound is knocked by Renfro into the hands of Rachel. Rachel Snyder, outlet here the near side to Renfro. Renfro off the right elbow, outside to Nash. Nash, three-pointer, right wing, no good. Just barely gets part of the rim. And a foul is going to be whistled there on Ella Robinson on the rebound, as she took that one right off of the head of Sydney Tucker. So for Robinson, that is her first and the team's second. Into the game, Reagan Cave. And sitting down will be Ella Robinson. 7-7 is the score, and Breck County throws the pass away on the inbounds. Aaliyah Mucker was moving too quick there, and when she went to run up the court, she forgot the most important thing, the basketball. 3:56 to play here in the first quarter. 7-7 is the score here between Grayson County and Breck County. Renfro gets a screen from Rachel, passes it into the quarter to Nash. Nash drives down, jump pass inside to Rachel. She's fouled, and she makes the basket, but they're going to call a foul on the floor as she was pushed. And on the push, she threw a shot up, and it ended up going in, but they're going to call that foul and say it is on the floor, as that foul is called on Sydney Tucker. It's her first and the team's first, so Rachel Snyder will go to the free throw line. Lily Critchlow will check in. Actually, sorry, Rachel, it's on the floor, so they'll pass it out to Cave. Cave, three-pointer, straight away, good! Reagan Cave hits a three. She's only on the year shooting the ball from three. Has struggled from that mark, 10%. She's 3 of 30. Pass it down to the left block. Mucker off the left side. It's no good, and a late whistle on the foul there called on Grayson County. As it's whistled on Rachel Snyder. That is her first and the team's third. So to the free throw line will be Aaliyah Mucker. Mucker on the year from the charity stripe, 77.6%. Ted Hill talking with the official. And the official held up his hand and said, hey, you don't want to hear anything from it. Mucker makes the first one. Breck County Breck County brings it to within two here. Bailey Snyder checks out of the game. Annie Kuiper checks in. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars, Rachel Snyder, Reagan Cave, Jenna Nash, Annie Kuiper, and Kenzie Renfro. Mucker makes the second free throw. And it's 10-9. Lady Cougars lead this one here with 3 minutes and 25 seconds. Kuiper nearly loses it in the backcourt, finds it with Rachel. Rachel up the far side, outlet pass off to the left wing to Nash. Nash takes one dribble, passes to the left elbow to Rachel. Outside Renfro, wide open three, right wing, good! Kenzie Renfro hits the three there, and the Lady Cougars have a 13-9 lead, 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Mucker off the right wing, Swings all the way around, passes it off. Deep three, right side, Tucker, in and out. Rebound, Renfro. Renfro angles it back here towards the near side, gets a screen from Cave on there. Renfro's going to take it herself, passes off to Kuiper. Kuiper in the corner, out front here to Rachel. 18-foot jump shot straight away. Rachel Snyder puts down the basket there, and it is 15-9. Lady Cougars have their largest lead of the game here, 2 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. Critchlow, pass off to McDaniel. McDaniel gets around Renfro down the left side. She's double-teamed, passes it off to Critchlow. Critchlow here into the corner to Tabor. Tabor back to Critchlow. Critchlow cross-court pass to Tucker. Tucker outside to McDaniel. And now Breck County Chad Mormon is delivering the play call. McDaniel dribbles it over to the left wing. She'll pull up a three from that side. It's just a little bit off to the right. Rebound by Rachel Snyder. Rachel right up the middle, off to the left wing to Kuiper. Kuiper jump pass off to Cave. That might have been to Renfro, but Cave came down with it. Over to Nash. Nash swings a pass over to Cave. Cave inside to Rachel. Turnaround jump shot is no good. Might have gotten the rim, but other than that, nothing at all. Critchlow with a rebound. She gives it off to Tabor. Tabor double-teamed, gives it off here towards the middle to Tucker. Tucker down the right side. Jump pass outside to Mucker. Mucker pulls up from 5 feet, and it goes in. Aaliyah Mucker has 6 points, keeping Breck County in this one at the free throw line. Renfro pulls up, good. Kenzie Renfro answers immediately. McDaniel angles it back towards, and she reach-in foul is going to be called as she crosses half court. Is it going to be called on Nash, or is it going to be called on Renfro? It's going to be called on Nash. That is her second and the team's fourth. Into the game, Ella Robinson, Jenna Nash will check out with those 2 fouls. Critchlow will also check out of the game for Breck County. And checking in for her will be Tucker. So McDaniel has the ball, 1.5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cougars lead 17-11. Mucker at the right elbow, spins all the way around. Off the right side, blocked by Rachel Snyder. And she tries to get it off to Reagan Cave, but it's knocked out of bounds by Mucker. Nice job by Rachel Snyder defending there in the post to knock that one down. Kenzie Renfro has the ball here on the near side, slowly working. Now she's going to speed it up across the timeline. Double team, jump pass off to Kuiper. Kuiper in the far front court, pass over to the left wing to Robinson, who throws a pass the length of the court over to Renfro. Three-pointer right side, it's off the front of the iron. Long rebound pulled down in the quarter by McDaniel for Breck County. She's double-teamed in the backcourt. She finds it to the middle to Tabor. Tabor off here to the near side to Tucker. Tucker on the left wing. It's Sydney Tucker. Hands-off pass to Tabor, and Tabor gets it outside here to McDaniel. McDaniel immediately picked up by Reagan Cave. Right side, Tabor, guarded by Kuiper. Gets a screen from Mucker. Back down to Mucker off the left side. The basket's good. Aaliyah Mucker has 8 points, and it's 17-13. To the middle to Rachel. She picks up her dribble down to the left elbow to Kuiper. She loses it on the floor, and are we going to have a jump ball or not? It is a jump ball, and possession will go towards Breck County. As is diving on the floor, Sydney Tucker. She pulled that and rolled over, and the official had the whistle in starting before she had control of her. And if not, it almost might have been a walk on Sydney Tucker, but I think it was the right call there just to call it a jump ball. Breck County with the ball. Aaliyah Mucker working straight away, guarded by Ella Robinson with 15 seconds to play in the first quarter. Breck County's going to hold for the final shot. Mucker down to the right elbow, drives it down. The shot is up, blocked by Renfro. Out of bounds, off of Breck County. So it was hard to see as there was a mass of players there, but the official was right on top of that to make that call. Lady Cougars 5.2 seconds to play in the first quarter. To Snyder. Snyder off to Renfro. Renfro from the right wing. 18-foot jump shot. No good. Short. And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, Lady Cougars lead this one 17-13. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Lady Cougars lead this one 17-13 here at the start of the second quarter. What a great first quarter, but here's the thing. It reminds me a lot of the first quarter from the game on Monday evening when the Lady Cougars played against Apollo. The second quarter could not have gone worse for them. 0 of 16 from the field. A good start here in the second quarter is going to be massive here moving forward for Grayson County. They have the ball to start this quarter. 10 seconds into the quarter already. Off to the right wing. Renfro pulls up a three. It is an air ball. And the rebound pulled down by Tabor. That's not the start that the Lady Cougars needed here. They're still up 4, 17-13. McDaniel, jump pass off to Tabor. Tabor drives it down the near side. Bodied up by Robinson. And a very late whistle. That'll be called on Ella Robinson. That is her second and the team's fifth, as I think the official waited for the main official underneath the basket to make a foul call. He didn't, so he blew it himself. Handoff pass to McDaniel in the corner. Three, good. Cassidy McDaniel hits a three. Timeout, Ted Hill will take it with him as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
But one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Timeout, Ted Hill. And out of this timeout after the three from Cassidy McDaniel, it's 17-16. Score coming in, I see in girls basketball at the end of the first quarter. Davis County leads Owensboro 17-2. Not a good start there. Renfro trying to break the press. And she gives it off to Rachel Snyder on the far side. She's double teamed. She needs to find help, and it's stolen away by Mucker as she got through it, but ended up throwing it right into the hands of Mucker. McDaniel right up the middle. Breck County looking for a lead here back after the three to start this quarter. Mucker straight away, drives it down to the left elbow, passes off to McDaniel. McDaniel spin move, jump pass outside to Mucker. Mucker guarded at the free throw line outside to Tabor. Tabor over the right wing, three by Tucker is good, and Breck County has retaken the lead here. They lead this one 19-17. Renfro up the near side of the court, off into the right corner to Cave. Cave bodies it up, pass down to Rachel. She's double teamed outside of Renfro, over to Cave. Cave ball fake, drives it with the right hand. Outside, cross-court pass to Kuiper, out front to Renfro. Renfro drives it down, off the right side. The basket is no good. Rebound pulled down by Tabor. Tabor, outlet pass off to Tucker. Tucker down the right side, loses the ball. She gains it back. She's on the baseline. She throws it in bounds, and a fight for it on the floor is knocked out of bounds by Cassidy McDaniel. As they were fighting for that one. And Bailey Snyder will check into the game here for Grayson County. And taking a seat was Reagan Cave. So the Lady Cougars looking for their first points here in the second quarter. Down to the right side, Rachel, and she gets it right there. Rachel Snyder with the right hand finishes off the right side. She's up to 6 points. Breck County throws the pass away. Renfro with a steal at the free throw line. Pulls up into the right corner. Kuiper, three-pointer is no good, short. Mucker with a rebound. She does an outlet looping pass off here to the near side of McDaniel. McDaniel drives in. 10-foot jump shot is good. Cassidy McDaniel having a good game. She's up to 8 points. Already just about 1.5 points away from her average on the season, which is 9.3 points. Bailey Snyder passes it off into the right corner to Renfro. She has to knock it back into the hands of Bailey, and she walks with it, and a foul is going to be called, and they're going to count the basket as she makes it. So Bailey Snyder will go to the free throw line to try and finish on this, as the foul is going to be called there on Sydney Tucker. That's her first and the team second. Sydney Tucker thought it was an offensive foul that he caught, but he ended up counting the basket instead. So Bailey Snyder to the free throw line to try and convert on the and one and give the Lady Cougars the lead back. She spins and lets it fly, and it's good. 22-21. Lady Cougars lead this one, 5:22 to play in the second quarter. Kuiper checks out. Arissa Riggs getting her first minutes here tonight, as is Brianna Dennis, who checked in for Ella Robinson. Here to the near side to Tucker. Tucker gives it back here to Tabor. Tabor up the far side, chased by Riggs. Tabor down, free throw line. Pass out to McDaniel, 3, left corner, and she rattles it home. Cassidy McDaniel is about 3 of 5 from 3. She's moved into double figures. She was only 30% from 3 coming into the game. 24-22, Breck County leads this one, 5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Riggs has her pass stripped, and coming down with it is Tucker, and a foul is going to be whistled on Arissa Riggs on that play. So Breck County gets the ball. McDaniel has had the hot hand today for Breck County. 24-22, she passes it over to the right wing to Tabor. Tabor down inside to Tucker, and it's stolen away by Bailey, and a foul this time underneath of the basket is when they called on Skylar Tucker. That is going to be her second and the team's third. Critchlow checks into the game. Tucker will take a seat. So what had happened there is Tucker lost the ball underneath the basket. Bailey came down with it, and she kind of pushed Bailey out of bounds. Outlet here to Renfro. Renfro at the free throw line, drives down, floater inside the lane, good! Kenzie Renfro puts her name into double figures, and back and forth these two teams go. It's 24 all, 4.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Cassidy McDaniel across the timeline, right in between the numbers here. To the right elbow to Mucker. Passes outside here to Tucker. And Tucker with the right hand. She looks a handoff pass to McDaniel. McDaniel gets it, drives down, gets away with a bit of a push-off, and pulls up and knocks it down. Cassidy McDaniel is having a massive game here today. Lady Cougars need to find an answer for her. She came in only averaging 9.3. Bailey Snyder throws the pass away, and it'll go out of bounds off of the Lady Cougars as Bailey Snyder tried to get that to Arissa Riggs, but Riggs started moving into the lane, and when she did, it just threw it into the backcourt. And they're wanting the ball to go underneath the basket as it was not touched at all by the Lady Cougars. So Breck County's going to get the ball underneath their own basket, and they pass it into Mucker. Mucker jump pass into the corner here to Tabor. Tabor with the right hand out front to Cassidy McDaniel, who again has had the hot hand for the Lady Tigers early on in this game. McDaniel jump pass into the corner to Sydney Tucker. Outside to Mucker. Mucker drives in, outside to Tucker. Tucker guarded by Bailey Snyder, the man-to-man defense for the Lady Cougars here. 3.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. To Critchlow at the right elbow. She's guarded by Dennis, double teamed in the post, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on the Lady Cougars. It's called on Kenzie Renfro. For Kenzie, that is her first and the team's 7th. So Lily Critchlow will go to the free throw line, where she is 0 of 2 on the season. So only her third attempt coming, and if she makes that, she'll get her 4th. And she lets it fly, and it's good. The sophomore Critchlow misses gets the friendly roll on the second one. And it's a 28-24 Breck County lead. 3:20 to play in the second quarter. Renfro passes over to Riggs. Riggs with the right hand. Off to the right elbow, or the right wing to Renfro. Renfro drives it in to the right side to Snyder. Snyder outside Riggs. Three-pointer left wing is way off to the right and goes out of bounds. That one was not even close for the Lady Cougars. 3 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Breck County leads this one 28-24. Grayson County trying to get some of that offense that they had, and also they need an answer for McDaniel for Breck County. Quickly double teamed in the backcourt, and easily breaking it is Breck County Mucker. Zone defense now coming up for the Lady Cougars. McDaniel on the right side, pulls up from 10 feet. The floater is short. This time she actually misses. The rebound, though, is knocked into the hands of Breck County, and a foul is going to be whistled on the floor on the Lady Cougars, and that might be on Rachel Snyder, and if it is, that's her second, and it is. That is her second and the team's 8th. So to the free throw line will be Sydney Tucker. She was shooting 1 in the bonus, 53% on the season. Annie Kuiper and Reagan Cave to check in, and that one is no good off the back of the iron. Rebound by Brianna Dennis. She goes down to her knee and luckily finds Renfro to give that one to. So Renfro has things in between the circles, off to Riggs on the left wing. Riggs into the corner to Bailey, thinks about the three. She's bodied up by Mucker, outside to Riggs. 2:25 to play here in the second quarter. Still 28-24, wide open on the right block. Rachel Snyder with the right hand finishes. Great interior pass down inside for the Lady Cougars. Immediately, here comes Breck County running. Mucker down the left side. Passes it outside to Tucker. Deep three, right wing is no good. She tried to bank it in. Long rebound pulled down by Critchlow. She gets it outside to Mucker. Mucker from 18 feet straight away. That one is no good. Touches every part of the rim but the inside. Riggs with a long rebound. Up the near side of the court. She's double teamed. Needs to find help. It's knocked out of bounds but saved in bounds by Breck County. Riggs goes flying into the Breck County bench from the free throw line. McDaniel pulls up. It's no good. Rebound by Dennis. Dennis, outlet pass off here to the near side to Renfro. 1:45 to play here in the second quarter. Lady Cougars trail 28-26. Right side, Rachel Snyder. She's going to hold this ball on her right elbow. Out front here to Riggs. Riggs outside to Bailey. Bailey Snyder swings the pass over to the right wing to Renfro. Renfro guarded here by Mucker. 2-3 defense coming out here for the Lady Tigers of Breckinridge County. Into the corner for Riggs. Outside to Bailey Snyder, 1:20 to play. At the free throw line, Rachel drives down the left side, kicks a pass outside. Three-pointer, left wing by Riggs. Good! Arissa Riggs. Her first three of this game was not even close. That one was beautiful. Lady Cougars retake the lead, 29-28. Passing down, Mucker wide open, down the left lane, misses the layup, rebound by Bailey Snyder. Snyder working 1-on-3 down the right side, goes around the defender off the right side, the shot's no good. Rebound by Bailey, she puts one dribble, goes up with a shot again, it's no good. Rachel with a rebound, that shot's up, no good, but she is fouled at the line. So Rachel Snyder will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Lily Critchlow picks up the foul. That's her first and the team's fourth. So to the free throw line will be Rachel Snyder. On the season, Rachel is shooting 62.5%. And the first one is no good off the back of the iron. There is one district game that will be tipping off here in really any minute. At Whitesville Trinity, Butler County, and the Raiders are matching up. Rachel misses the second one as well, but the rebound is pulled down long by Mucker. Mucker loops a pass off here to Tabor on the left wing. Tabor dribbles it into the corner, now up the near baseline, passes it off outside. Tucker, ball fake the three to the free throw line. Mucker outside, left wing three by McDaniel. That one's short, rebound by Rachel. And a free throw, a whistle is called underneath on Breckinridge County. And it's called on Critchlow. That's her second and the team's fifth. I'm not entirely sure what she did, but that is her second. Gracie Franklin checks into the game for the Lady Cougars. She'll check in for Brianna Dennis. So on the floor for the Lady Cougars, Cave, Kuiper, Renfro, Franklin, and Bailey Snyder, as Rachel Snyder also took a seat. Into the corner, Bailey Snyder to the free throw line to Cave. Cave tries to pass it down into Kuiper. Kuiper would have had a shot wide open on the right block, but she started running off into the corner. Sub coming in, Brianna Dennis going to check right back into the game. And checking out for her will be Gracie Franklin. 30.5 seconds to play in the second quarter. 29-28, Lady Cougars lead this one. Kuiper knocks the inbounds pass out of bounds as Tabor tried to pass that into Mucker, and Kuiper instead sent it right into the Breck County bench. Into the backcourt to Tucker. 25 seconds. Breck County will probably hold for the final shot. Up the far side of the court goes Tabor, guarded by Kuiper, with 19 seconds working. Over to the right wing, wide open. Tucker, three is no good. Rebound, Critchlow, and she puts it up and makes the basket off the right side. Lady Cougars with 8 seconds. Renfro up the far side of the court. She picks up her dribble with 5 seconds. She's got to work off to the right side to Cave, into the corner. Bailey Snyder, three at the buzzer is no good. So at the half, Breck County leads this one 30-29. We'll jump into the halftime show after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way.
For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the halftime show as Grayson County, and I'm not sure what's happened. I just looked up and all of a sudden we've got platforms on the floor and everything. I'm not sure if there's a dance team performance or something coming up, but at the half, Breck County leads this one 30-29. We'll run down the scoring from this game coming up and scores from around the region as this is halftime show on K105.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Can one girl in a small town, an architect in a major city, and a suburban high school coach shape the future of the United States? Yes, they can. Because every 10 years, the census gives us that power. You can shape your future by responding to the 2020 census. Where do we need new roads to make our lives easier? Where will new school programs help our children thrive? Where could a new health clinic benefit neighborhoods? The 2020 census will inform these decisions and shape how billions of dollars will be distributed to communities like yours each year. And in 2020, you can respond to the census online, by phone, or by mail. It's easy, safe, and important. Make sure you and everyone you know is counted. Now is the time for you to get involved. Your community needs you. Together, we can educate and excite, inspire, and make sure every voice is heard. Together, we can shape our future.
Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the halftime show on K105. And when you look at this, Lady Cougars trail by 1, 30-29. And if you're Ted Hill, there's a lot to digest here in this. Isabel Grimes, the leading scorer for Breck County, did not play in that first half. She's been dealing with a little bit of a back injury. So you're down one. Foul trouble, again, has been the story in this game as Rachel Snyder had 2 fouls, Ella Robinson had 2 fouls, Jenna Nash had 2 fouls. But, I mean, Kenzie Renfro, she had 10 points, 8 points from Rachel. Rachel Snyder is going to need to take over this game in the second half. They don't have an answer for her inside. If she can have a big half, the Lady Cougars could walk out of here with a big win on the road against a good Breckinridge County team. Run down scores from around the region after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
But one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing on your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Twin Lakes Fast Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Breckinridge County High School, where the Lady Cougars trail this one 30-29 at the half. Running down some scoring from around the region. Some big games, a district game getting ready to get underway that we will bring you updates as we see them. As Butler County is on the road at Whitesville Trinity tonight. As for Butler County, this is their 5th district game of the year, so they're getting them out of the way right away, early and on. Another game getting ready to get underway, a doubleheader down in the Bowling Green area. Greenwood and Warren Central getting ready to tip off the girls' game, getting ready to get underway. Third region games at halftime. There's only one game in progress, and it is between Davis County and Owensboro. And Davis County has the lead 30-9, as that score is at the half. So again, that is in girls basketball. That has gotten underway there. We'll be sure to bring you updates from Butler County and Whitesville Trinity, as that'll be very interesting to watch, especially in the boys game, because if the Whitesville Trinity boys win that one, the Cougars are in the driver's seat to possibly get the number 1 seed in the district, which, you know, at home, anything can happen in that case. While in the girls' game, it could be based on opponents. Will the Lady Cougars play Whitesville Trinity? They have played Whitesville Trinity in the district tournament something crazy, like 12 years in a row. Will that happen again this year? We're not entirely certain on that. Scoring from this game, though, for Breckinridge County, they're led by Cassidy McDaniel. Lady Cougars need to find an answer for her, as she has 13 points in the quarter. 8 points from Aaliyah Mucker, 4 points for Lily Critchlow, 3 points for Sydney Tucker, and 2 points from Skylar Tucker. For the Lady Cougars, it's 10 points from Kenzie Renfro, 8 points from Rachel Snyder, 3 points apiece each from Arissa Riggs, Reagan Cave, and Bailey Snyder, and then 2 points from Ella Robinson. Lady Cougars trail by 1, 30-29. We'll have the play-by-play of the second half coming up after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
The Twin Lakes Fast Mix, K105.
Getting ready to start the second half here, as it is 30-29. The Lady Cougars lead this one. Sam Gormley here with you, as this is WKHG Litchfield K105, as we appreciate you taking the time to tune in to tonight's broadcast on K105 and also via K105 Digital Productions. As always, we like to have you comment if you're watching with us and let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. as we have all of the different broadcast options here. I know we always, the tugboat on the Mississippi, our friend Roger Lush down in North Carolina. We got plenty of people who are watching always. We like to hear it. Breck County starts this half with the ball, and they do a cross-court pass to McDaniel. McDaniel at the free throw line pulls up three-pointer. Left wing by Tabor is good. Natalie Tabor was held scoreless in the first half, but hits an early three. Renfro quickly working. Spin move at the left elbow. Outside here to Nash. So it's starters on the floor, it looks like, for both teams. Cross-court pass to Renfro. She throws it away, and it is run down by Bailey Snyder, but she walks with it. So Breck County going to get this ball back here, 33-29. They lead this one. 7:26 to play here in the third quarter. Of course, remember to stay tuned in for Game 2 of our doubleheader between the Cougar boys and the Breckinridge County boys. As they played earlier this year, Breck County won that one. McDaniel at the right block. Handoff pass to Mucker off the right side. It's good, and she's fouled. Aaliyah Mucker gets into double figures as that foul is called on Jenna Nash. That is her third. And the team's first here of this second half of action. Checking into the game for the Lady Cougars was Annie Kuiper. At the line will be Aaliyah Mucker to try and convert on the N1. She's 2 of 2 today and make that 3 of 3. 36-29, Breck County has their largest lead of this game. Renfro off the right wing, handoff pass to Bailey Snyder. Snyder into the corner to Renfro. Renfro guarded by McDaniel, gets a screen from Bailey, pulls up a three, right wing, and there's an answer. Kenzie Renfro answers, and she's up to 13 points. And the lead is back down to 4 here, 36-32. Cross-court pass to McDaniel, right up the left side. Passes to the right block. Tucker off the right side. The basket's good, and she's fouled from behind. Sydney Tucker makes that one. She will go to the free throw line to try and convert on the N1. And the foul called on Bailey Snyder. That is her first and the team's second. And the free throw is short. No good. Rebounded by Bailey Snyder. Snyder outlet off here to the left wing to Renfro. Renfro off to the right side to Bailey. Drives down, splits two defenders off the right side. The basket's good. Bailey Snyder finishes off the right side. Good no call on the charge there, as there really wasn't anything, as the player for Breck County, Skylar Tucker, didn't have really the greatest position on the ball. That's the reason why she didn't get the call. McDaniel passes out to Tucker. Three-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Rachel Snyder. Up the near side of the court, she splits two defenders. Now she's going to pull up, looking for a guard, finds it with Bailey. Right wing three to answer is short. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds. And Breck County will get the ball back here. 38-34, 6:08 to play here in the third quarter. We do appreciate you taking the time to tune in to tonight's broadcast on K105 and K105 Digital Productions here as well. To pass this in to Breck County, they get it into Mucker. She's double-teamed off into the middle to Tucker. Tucker spins all the way around. Skylar Tucker off the left wing. She pulls up her dribble now. Off to Mucker, down the left side. Bodies up and makes it off the left side. Aaliyah Mucker heating up herself. She's up to 13 points. Renfro to answer down the left side. The shot is up and gets caught in the backboard, in between the rim and the backboard. The second time that's happened this season. And immediately they're going to have to get this one down. How many tries will it take? It'll only take one. As the official knocks it down, the Lady Cougars will keep the ball here out of the jump ball. Renfro to pass this one in from underneath of her own basket. She passes it into Rachel, who has it on the left wing. Dribbling it with the right hand, guarded by Mucker. Passes down inside to Robinson, and she's fouled from behind by Tucker. And Robinson did a nice job there, maybe selling that one just a little bit. But for Skylar Tucker, that is her third and the team's first. Of course, Skylar and Sydney Tucker are twins, so they're both starting. Luckily, they have their hair different, so it's a little easier to do it. And a late 5-second call as he whistled it as Bailey Snyder was holding the ball after the pass in. Ted Hill was frustrated there as he was late to blow the whistle. Breck County gets the ball. McDaniel off the left wing. Picks up her dribble, guarded by Robinson, down inside to Mucker, and Mucker backs it off into the far corner. Outside to McDaniel, 5.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Breck County leads 40-34. McDaniel, handoff pass to Tucker. Tucker with the right hand, drives it down at the free throw line, passes out to Mucker. Mucker on the left elbow, drives it down off of Rachel. Jump pass outside of McDaniel, three-pointer wide open. and an extremely late whistle as a foul is called on Annie Kuiper. Is it shooting or is, I think he put it, no, 3 free throws are coming. I didn't see that one as I was watching the ball. A late whistle though. So for Kuiper, that is her first and the team's third. McDaniel goes to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. McDaniel is a 76.2% shooter. She makes the first one. She makes the second one, and the third one is coming. And if she makes that, it would be a 9-point Breckinridge County lead. And she makes all 3 of them. 43-34, 5:15 to play here in the third quarter. Kenzie Renfro passes off to Kuiper on the right wing. Outside to Bailey Snyder. Outside to Kuiper. Kuiper down inside to Robinson. It's off, tipped away, stolen away by Breck County. Down the right side, Mucker off the right side, finishes. And a foul is whistled on the floor, called on Breck County. And there's going to be a timeout that will be taken by Ted Hill as Aaliyah Mucker makes that timeout. Grayson County. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother,
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
A 15-5 run here, and they lead this one 45-34. And just not what the Lady Cougars needed here. As game 2 of our doubleheader will be between Grayson County and Breck County, as they will face off here about 20 minutes following the game, but it is homecoming tonight. We weren't told whether it's in between games or at halftime of the boys' game. I would presume probably in between games, so it might be an extended game in between these 2 games here tonight. But again, game 2 between Breck County and Grayson County. The boys, they played earlier this year. Breck County won that one 67-46, but in that game, the Fighting Tigers were 7 of 11 from 3 and shot about 50% from the field. You want an answer in why that was? There's your answer. Out of the timeout, it will be a free throw by Mucker to try and convert on the N1. And the shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Rachel Snyder. She does a pass off to the left wing. Renfro, three-pointer to answer. Good! Kenzie Renfro with a nice answer on the 3. And it brings the game back to within 8. Critchlow is into the game for Breck County. It's Tabor up the near side of the court. Over to the left side. Backing it up now. And she's going to run things at the point. Guarded by Reagan Cave. Lady Cougars need an answer. Cave nearly steals that one away from Tabor. Down the right wing. Passes off to Mucker. Mucker outside to McDaniel. McDaniel ball fake. Drives down the left side. She'll pass it out to Tucker. Three-pointer far side. That one's short. Rebound by Rachel. Rachel up the near side of the court. And off the left wing. Backs off. Finds help with Reagan Cave straight away. Cave down to the left elbow. Passes inside to Rachel. Rachel outside Riggs. She'll take the 3 right side. That's off the back of the iron. No good. Rebound by Tabor. Tabor double teamed in the backcourt. Finds McDaniel. In fact, she was quadruple teamed. 4 Lady Cougars were working. McDaniel off to Critchlow. 10-foot jump shot. Right elbow is good. She gets the friendly roll. Renfro quickly working down the left side. Off the left side. The shot is no good. Rebound. Tapped out and pulled down on the floor. It's still rolling, and it's going to be pulled up by Tucker. Tucker angles it back towards the near side. Down the right side. The shot is up, and an offensive foul is going to be called on Breckinridge County. Sydney Tucker, that's her second and the team's second. Chad Mormon did not like that call one bit. Arissa Riggs right up the middle. I personally would have gone with a no call, but that's why I'm up here. In the far corner, Cave to the free throw line. Rachel, shot is up and good. Rachel Snyder takes the free throw line jump shot. She's up into double figures, and the lead is back to 8 for Breckinridge County. Lady Cougars need to find an answer and fight back into this one. 3:15 to play in the third quarter. 47-39, Breck County leads this one. Tabor into the corner. On the far side, spins all the way around, gets away from the defender at the free throw line. Now she backs it off and runs things here in between the circles. She's been running things a lot here at the point. To the left elbow to Mucker. She's double teamed, gets around the defenders off the right side. The reverse bucket shot is good. Aaliyah Mucker is having a big third quarter and helping Breck County take control of this game. Near side, Kenzie Renfro with the ball. In between the circles. Renfro, handoff pass to Riggs. And Riggs is going to work things here straight away. Over to the right wing, Renfro. Renfro into Cave. Cave inside to Robinson off the right side. The basket's good. Ella Robinson. Lady Cougars are answering offensively here in the past couple of minutes, but now the issue is that they're going to have to answer defensively. So we have a timeout on the floor taken by Breckinridge County. As it is, you're going to have to get some stops on defense as you're down 8 points here. Still a lot of time left to play in this game. You still have 10.5 minutes of action to play. Scores to bring you, though, from around the region. As at the end of the first quarter in girls basketball, Barron County leads Allen County Scottsville 19-7. The end of the first quarter in girls basketball, 31-5. Bowling Green leads Warren East. And let's see if we can't maybe bring you a score from Butler County and Whitesville, Trinity, and I don't see one coming in. Another good game going on in the 5th region, John Hardin and North Hardin. Boys game getting ready to tip off here in the next couple of minutes. And again, the score at halftime, Davis County led Owensboro in girls basketball 30-9. Out of the timeout, Breck County will have the ball. And they easily get it in over to the far side to Tucker. Tucker up the middle, now here towards the near side. She gets away with a walk into Tucker, and one official calls jump ball, one official calls foul. They're going to have to talk this one over. And the one that is the leading official called it a jump ball, and since he's the head official today, he's going to get the call. And I think that was the right call, as it looked like it was all ball in there, but Breck County will remain with possession with 2 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the third quarter, 49-41. They pass it into McDaniel, off the far corner, three, good. That's the second time she's done that today. She passes it in, runs right into the corner, and makes a three. And Cassidy McDaniel has 19 points today. And the Breck County lead is back out to 11 at 52-41, 1 minute and 55 seconds to play in the third quarter. Far side Riggs, into the corner to Cave. Cave down to the right block to Robinson, outside to Rachel. Rachel at the free throw line. And a 3-second violation is going to be called on the Lady Cougars underneath of the basket. Don't see that one called all the time. Far side Tucker. Breck County has a chance to make a big statement here in this game as they're up 11 with 1:40 to play. Down the right side, Tabor backs it out now. Straight away to Mucker. Mucker guarded by Robinson. Jump pass outside. Three-pointer by Tabor is off to the right side. In fact, I'm not even sure that touched anything. And it goes out of bounds. 1:30 to play in the third quarter, 52-41. Breck County with a lead over Grayson County. This is where you hear Ted Hill preach it about his team. Little 6-0 runs, 8-0 runs that they can get in about 30 seconds with the defense. There could never be a more perfect time than right now with a minute and a half to play in this quarter. Bailey Snyder down the left side. The shot is up, no good. Rebound by Rachel. She takes one dribble, puts the shot up. That shot's no good. She gets the rebound back again. This time she finishes. Rachel Snyder got 2 rebounds on that play. She's up to 12 points. And now the pass is knocked out of bounds by Bailey Snyder, as Mucker was up the far side of the court right in front of the Breckinridge County student section, and it was knocked out of bounds. Sub coming in, Annie Kuiper. Checking out is Rachel Snyder, 1:04 to play in the third quarter. 52-43. Breck County leads this one over Grayson County. They get it into McDaniel, who's had the hot hand most of the night, along with Mucker. Outside Tabor. Tabor down inside to Mucker. Robinson gets her hand on it. It's pass knocked out, though, into the hands of Tabor. Nice job by Breck County to keep that one alive. McDaniel straight away with the ball, dribbling with the left hand, switching it over to the right. Gets a screen from Bailey. Shot, 18-foot inside the free throw line. No good. Rebound by Cave. Cave up the far side of the court with 40 seconds to play. And has a Breck County player fall down, and a foul whistled off the ball. Called on Sydney Tucker. That is her third and the team's third. 36.9 seconds to play in the third quarter, 52-43. Breck County leads this one. Lady Cougars still have the ball. Renfro takes a three from the left wing. It's an air ball. Rebound pulled down by McDaniel. McDaniel up the far side of the court, guarded by Renfro. Renfro not letting her get anything going here. Right side off to Tucker, though. They break the press. Back outside to McDaniel. She has 19 points. Breck County going to hold for the final shot of this quarter. 13 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Mucker with the ball. Robinson standing at the free throw line. Mucker drives down, kicks it out. McDaniel, three at the buzzer. No good. Short rebound by Robinson. Gets it off to Renfro, and that's the end of the third quarter. Breck County leads this one 52-43. As this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
To this fourth quarter is going to be massive for the Lady Cougars as they trail by 9, 52-43 at the start of the fourth quarter. They do have the ball. They got to have an answer here quick for Breck County. Left wing, Bailey Snyder with the ball here out of the quarter break. Bailey bobbles the shot off the left side, and it might have been partially blocked as that one was way short, and the ball goes out of bounds off of the Lady Cougars. So they're going to say that it goes towards Breck County ball here. 52-43, 7:46 to play in tonight's game. Lady Cougars trying to not lose their second straight game. They've only had that happen once. Renfro nearly gets a steal. It's off to Kuiper. Kuiper off here to Rachel Snyder. Rachel passes off to Renfro. Renfro down the near side, and she on the foul. Is she on the drive? No foul is whistled. I thought she was clearly fouled. Ten Hill thought she was clearly fouled. Instead, they just call the ball out of bounds off of Breck County. So to pass this one in is Renfro, and she loops a pass inside to Rachel. Rachel straight away with the ball, pump fakes, and now does a handoff pass here to Renfro. Lady Cougars trail by 9, 7:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Left wing, Cave. Inside to Rachel, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Aaliyah Mucker. That's only her first, and the team's fourth. Lady Cougars will pass this one in from underneath of their own basket. Homecoming must be in between the games. Inside to Rachel, 10-foot jump shot near baseline is short, and the rebound is there by Tucker. She gives it off to Tabor up the far side of the court. Light guard by Cave. 52-43, Breck County leads this one, 7 minutes to play. McDaniel up the middle here with the ball. Left side to Tabor. Tabor gets a screen. Now guarded by Bailey outside to McDaniel. McDaniel gets a screen, drives down at the free throw line, tries to pass down inside, and it's pointed towards the Lady Cougars. I guess a traveling violation was what was whistled there on Breck County, as I didn't see. It was blocked by a Lady Cougar player. 6:40 to play in the fourth quarter. Lady Cougars trail by 4. Into the corner to Kuiper. Down inside to Rachel. She's double teamed on the post, gets around it, and the shot is blocked by Mucker. Rebound pulled down by Breckinridge County. Up here the near side of the court comes the Fighting Tigers of Breckinridge County. 6:20 to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson County has had a couple of chances here in this quarter to try and bring the game closer. Have not had the ball go through the bottom of the net. Three-pointer straight away by Breck County is no good. Goes in and out. Long rebound is taken there by Skylar Tucker. Cross-court pass here to Tabor. Outside to McDaniel. She's wide open. Can't leave her open. That three was not even close. Way off to the right. Long rebound by Bailey Snyder. Bailey angles it up towards the middle. Down the right side. Goes up with a shot. Coast to coast. She can't finish. Rebound pulled down long by Rachel Snyder. Outside to Renfro. 5:48. Renfro pulls up the three straight away. That shot is no good. Tucker nearly walks with it on the rebound. And the rebound here, though, is taken there by Breck County. Up the near side of the court Into the corner goes Breckinridge County with the ball. Passing off here to the free throw line. The shot is up and no good. In and out by Mucker. Seems both teams have had a lid put on the basket here to start this fourth quarter. Neither team has scored. At the free throw line, Bailey outside to Kuiper. Kuiper drives down off to Cave. Cave ball fake on the right wing, down inside to Kuiper off the right post. Throws it back off into Cave, though, and it's intercepted by Mucker. Off to McDaniel. McDaniel on outlet pass down to Tucker. Tucker off the right side, blocked by Rachel. Bailey Snyder's double teamed in the backcourt. She gives it off to Kuiper. Here come the Lady Cougars. They have numbers working 3-on-3. Outside to Reagan Cave. Cave down inside to Bailey off the right side. The shot is up. No good, but she is fouled on the drive. As that foul is going to be whistled on Natalie Tabor. Her first and the team's fifth. Bailey Snyder to the free throw line. She's 1 of 1 tonight. She struggled from that mark, though, in recent days. Sorry, it's a correction. That foul is going to be called on Aaliyah Mucker. That's her second. Still the team's fifth, though. Bailey Snyder to the line. And the shot is up and no good by Bailey Snyder. Free throws, when you're down 9, become even more important because you get free points without the clock moving. Arissa Riggs checks in. Rachel Snyder checks out. The other sub in was Jenna Nash as Annie Kuiper checked out. Shot coming from Bailey Snyder. She makes the second one. And it's an 8-point Breckinridge County game here. 5 minutes to play in tonight's game, 52-44. Up the far side of the court, Mucker. She spins all the way around. Now she's going to dribble it, angling it back here towards the near side. Straight away with the ball, guarded by Robinson. Down the right side comes Mucker. At the free throw line, picks up her dribble. Outside here to Breckinridge County. Off to the left wing, McDaniel. McDaniel drives down the far side, goes for the reverse layup, and it is good. Cassidy McDaniel gets the first points of this quarter for Breckinridge County, and it's a 10-point lead with 4:20 to play. The Lady Cougars have got to find a way to continue to stop, but they got to win these last couple of minutes. Cross court to Riggs. Riggs off to Renfro. Deep three, right side. That's short. Rebound pulled down by Breck County. Outlet pass off to McDaniel. McDaniel throws a pass down inside to Tucker. Tucker is knocked out of bounds by Kenzie Renfro, they're going to say, so possession stays with Breckinridge County. 54-44, 4:03 to play in this fourth quarter. Game 2 will follow this one. Outside to McDaniel at the free throw lane. She drives it down off the left side and a hard foul. That's going to be whistled on Jenna Nash. For Nash, that is her fourth. And the team's fifth. Cassidy McDaniel to the free throw line, 3 of 3 tonight. And she was fouled on that three-point attempt. And that shot is good. Sub coming into the game, Lily Critchlow for Breck County. Skylar Tucker will check out. As Critchlow just stands underneath the basket, McDaniel makes that one, and it's a 12-point Breck County lead. 56-44. Riggs straight away in between the circles. Right side to Bailey, drives it down, passes off to the right block to Robinson, who finished. No, yes it does. As it looked like it was going to bounce out at first, but she ends up making that one, does Ella Robinson. And the Lady Cougars needed that one in the worst kind of way. Down immediately off the right side. The basket's no good by Breck County. Lady Cougars down 10. Down inside to Riggs. Riggs, reverse layup is good, and she's fouled. Nice job by Arissa Riggs to just throw that one up underneath a Granny shot. And the foul is called on Lily Critchlow. That's her third. And the team's sixth. So Riggs to the line to try and convert on the and-one. It's her first free throw of the game, and the first in a couple of weeks for Riggs on the season. She's 70.6%, and she makes that one. It's a 7-point game, 56-49, 3.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Grayson County needs some stops. Mucker with the ball. She's going to take it herself. Jump pass into the corner. McDaniel down the far side. She passes it off to Mucker off the left wing. Breck County doesn't need to be in any rush. Cassidy McDaniel straight away. Guarded by Kuiper. Down inside to the right elbow to Mucker. Mucker spins around. Now she's going to drive it down off the right side. The shot is up. No good. Bailey Snyder with a rebound. Bailey working. She needs to get away with this ball. Off the right side. The shot's no good. She's going to get a foul. She was working 1-on-3 there. And a foul is going to be whistled on Cassidy McDaniel. That's her first in the team 7th. Bailey Snyder to the free throw line to shoot 2. She's 2 of 3 tonight, and again, like I said just a minute ago, when you're down 7 with 3 minutes to play, you have to make your free throws. They're even more important. That one was no good by Bailey Snyder. On the season, Bailey's only shooting 57%. One more coming as Rachel Snyder will check into the game with 3 minutes to play. I would presume she'll be in for the remainder. The second shot is good. It's a 6-point game, 56-50. Breck County with a lead. Lady Cougars trying to fight back. They get it in here to Mucker. Does Breck County. Mucker right up the middle. Passes off to McDaniel. She gets away with a walk. The official missed that call. But you got to play through it. They leave Tabor wide open 3, left wing. It's off the back of the iron. Rachel Snyder with the rebound. It's a 6-point game, 56-50. Rachel passes into the corner to Bailey Snyder. And Snyder passes off to Robinson. Robinson outside to Kuiper. Kuiper drives it in now. Now she passes down inside to Rachel off the left side. The basket's good, and she's fouled. Rachel Snyder gets the basket there, and she'll go to the free throw line to try and make this a one-possession game. As that foul is called on Aaliyah Mucker. That is her 3rd foul and the team's 8th. Arissa Riggs will check into the game. Rachel to try and make this a 3-point game. 2:26 to play, 56-52. And she makes it 56-53. The Lady Cougars have fought back to make this a one-possession game. They need an answer on defense again. Up the far side goes Tucker. She breaks the defense down the left side. Pass it off to McDaniel. McDaniel in the corner to the left elbow to Mucker. Mucker swings a pass outside to Tabor. 2:17 to play. It's a 3-point Breckinridge County lead. Can the Lady Cougars complete the comeback? Daniels shot from the free throw line. No good. Rebound Rachel Snyder. Breck County has gone cold. Rachel down inside to Bailey in the corner. She saves it in bounds. It's into the hands, though, of Tucker. Breck County working. They have numbers down the right side. Euro step. Tucker off the right side. The shot's no good. Rebound by Rachel Snyder, and she's fouled on the rebound. Called on Breckinridge County. It's called on Sydney Tucker. That is her 4th and the team's 9th. So Rachel Snyder will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 in the bonus. She's 1 of 3 from the charity stripe tonight. The first one coming from Rachel is no good. The rebound is pulled down by Tucker. That's a tough foul, and a timeout will be taken by Breckinridge County. We'll take it with them. 56-53 is the score here with 1:49 to play. This is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
56-53, 1 minute and 49 seconds to play. Sam Gormley with you here tonight, so we appreciate you taking the time to tune into tonight's game. The Lady Cougars have fought back to make this game interesting. So it looked like Breck County in that 3rd quarter had nearly put this one to bed. But it's not over until it's over. 12th district score to bring you at the end of the 1st quarter in girls basketball. Butler County leads Whitesville Trinity 12-7. Game's happening at Whitesville tonight. Breck County with the ball out of the timeout. And they get it into Mucker. 1:47 to play. It's a 56-53 Breck County lead. Mucker, jump pass over to Tabor. She has to jump high up to grab that one. She backs it off into the far front court. Cave over to the left wing. She follows Tabor. She was into the game. Handoff pass to McDaniel. McDaniel guarded by Kuiper. She hands it off to Mucker with 1.5 minutes to play. She swings a pass over to McDaniel. McDaniel with a right hand, and Reagan Cave sends that one out of bounds, almost hitting her father, who runs the book underneath. As she knocked that one right into him, and they're going to say Grayson County ball. As I thought Reagan had knocked that one into out of bounds, but I guess Breck County was the last one to touch it. They obviously have a lot better vantage point than we do. So Lady Cougars have the ball down 3, 1:18 to play. Chad Moorman, Breck County's coach, didn't disagree with the call at all, so it must have been the right call. Passing down into Kuiper. She runs it down in the corner, nearly losing it out of bounds off of Breck County. As she lost the ball, and when she threw it in bounds, it went off of Mucker as she smacked it out of bounds. She has it in the far corner, inside to Rachel. Rachel outside to Bailey. Bailey drives down the left side, goes up with a shot. It is it's a walking violation, so possession goes towards goes towards Breckinridge County. That's a tough call for Grayson County there. Jenna Nash checks into the game. Checking out is Bailey Snyder. 56-53, Breck County leads this one. 1:02 to play. Mucker is going to carry it across the timeline up the far side. Jump pass here towards the middle to Tabor. Zone defense coming out for the Lady Cougars. Outside to Mucker. Mucker double teamed. Off to Tabor. Tabor with 45 seconds. Lady Cougars need to think about fouling at some point. They only have 5 team fouls, as they got to get some fouls in at some point. Here to the right elbow to Tucker. Cross-court pass, and Tucker nearly steps out of bounds, but she just got it in. Lady Cougars need to foul now with 30 seconds to play, and they do. So they had 1 foul to give, as that foul is called on Reagan Cave. That's her first in the team 6, so the next foul will be free throws. 56-53. Breck County's going to have to make free throws to get away here. They give it into Mucker. How soon will the Lady Cougars foul? Down 3, and walking violation is called as Mucker was double teamed, and she took the extra step. Possession to the Lady Cougars. 26.1 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. They pass this one in. Reagan Cave out front to Kuiper with 20 seconds. Pass down inside to Rachel, and it's stolen away by Breck County. And a foul is going to be called on Rachel Snyder. As Tabor took that one away, they shut off the interior pass for Rachel. That is her 3rd foul, and the team's 7th. So to the free throw line will be Natalie Tabor. She's shooting 1 in the bonus. 69% on the season, 20 seconds to play. Tabor, the first shot is no good off the back of the iron. Rebound by Rachel Snyder. Snyder with the ball up the middle. Jump pass outside to Renfro, and it is a jump ball. Possession will go towards Breckinridge County. As that was a near steal there for Breck County that they were going to be pushing. Timeout Breck County. 11.4 seconds to play. It'll be a timeout on the floor. It'll be a 30-second timeout. This has been a heck of a ball game here. Score at the half to bring you in girls basketball. Whitesville Trinity leads Butler County 25-23. Lady Cougars will get their first look at Whitesville Trinity next Friday night at home, January the 31st. Start time for that game will start at 6 o'clock. So our broadcast will begin at about 5:40 right here on K105. 56-53, Breck County will have the ball out of the timeout. And it's got to be an immediate foul for Grayson County. I mean, even if it's to a player that can shoot free throws, you can't waste much time. You can maybe try for a quick trap, but down 3. You gotta get a stop here. Tabor will pass this one in. A stacked formation out of the timeout from right in front of our vantage point. They look to throw it in, and they get it into Mucker. Mucker passes it in here to Tabor, and Tabor's fouled by Renfro with 8.3 seconds to play. Tabor just missed her last free throw attempt. For Renfro, that is only her 2nd, and the team's 8th. So again, 1 in the bonus coming from Natalie Tabor, the lone senior on this Breckinridge County team. She's only got 3 points tonight. to try and make it a two-possession game. The shot is up, no good. Rebound by Rachel Snyder. Timeout, Grayson County. 6 seconds to play, and if it's a full timeout, we'll take it with them. And it is. We'll take it with them. This Lady Cougar basketball. Okay, nope, sorry, it is a 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. Full? No, it is a full. We'll take it with them. K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it, before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
6 seconds to play here in the game. Lady Cougars are down by 3. Arissa Riggs has it straight away. Off to Gracie Franklin. She takes a 3. Right wing. It is no good. Rachel Snyder with a rebound. And that's the ball game. Breckinridge County wins this one by a final score of 56-53. They had a look wide open. Gracie Franklin missed the shot. So that is the final score. Lady Cougars lose their second in a row, and they fall to 14-6 on the season. So not much more you can say than that. They had their chance, but they fall tonight and lose their second straight game. We'll come back and take a break and wrap up this game, talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, and preview Game 2 as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
When you or a loved one is ready to seek help for a drug addiction, don't let the moment pass. Instead of wasting precious time searching the internet and spending hours on the phone, you can find help now. Because the keys to finding treatment are right at your fingertips. Go online to findhelpnowky.org. Answer 5 optional questions, and in less than a minute, get a list of every Kentucky-based treatment provider accepting clients. Findhelpnowky.org. Finding addiction treatment is easier than ever.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
It's one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to Breckinridge County High School, where it is homecoming tonight, and it looks like pretty much the entire school is on the homecoming court here today, as they've already got probably a dozen people on the floor right now, and looking out the gym doors, the line doesn't appear to end anytime soon for people that are still coming out, so we might be in for an extended halftime show, but you know what, we're here for it, and it can't be any worse than we were at Whitesville Trinity last year. In fact, Coach Johnston and I still talk about that almost every single time we do our interview, saying thank goodness we're not up there where it was about a 45-minute halftime show. We were running out of things to even think about talking about. I mean, I got a lot of hot wind, and I actually even ran out of hot wind of things to talk about. We were playing all kinds of different things. Lady Cougars, though, fall tonight 56-53. Had a chance to tie the game at the buzzer. Gracie Franklin's shot was no good, but they came back and they fought and made this one interesting. Ted Hill's got to be happy about that. They ended up outscoring the Lady Cougars in the fourth quarter. Rather, they ended up outscoring the Lady Tigers in the fourth quarter. It made things interesting, but tonight it just wasn't their night again. They fall to 14-6 on the year. And they will be back in action, though. They got 3 games next week. They go on the road at Davis County on Monday, on the road at Thomas Nelson on Tuesday, and then they got Whitesville Trinity at home on Friday evening. Coming up, though, here on our intermission show, we'll hopefully talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. In fact, with how long homecoming is, I can almost guarantee that we're going to talk with him at some point. We'll run down the scoring from this game, scores from around the region, and more, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on K105.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
It's one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
K105.
Lady Cougars fall in game one of our doubleheader by a final score of 56-53. Sam Gormley here with you as we'll be joined by head coach Ted Hill here in just a moment as Lady Cougars again, they tried to make the comeback here tonight as in fact it's just they didn't score in the last 2 minutes and they had their chances. Breck County had a walk and so on and just wasn't able to take advantage of that was Grayson County in this game as Coach Hill is making his way up the steps right now as we'll be sure to bring this one to you right now as Coach as it's again the Lady Cougars fall tonight by a final score of 56-53. So we are joined now by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, Ted Hill. And Coach, your team fought back there in that fourth quarter and had their chances down the stretch, but just wasn't able to make the shot at the end, were they?
No, and we had a wide open look. Gracie had a wide open look, Code off the bench, and but she can hit those. And we lost the game. Other than the free throw line, we lost the game in the first minute and a half of the third quarter with 3-and-1s and fouled a three-point shooter that missed. Hit all three of those, and that's where we lost the game. But proud of my kids. We fought back, in a tough environment. And Breck's good. I still say they're the best team in the region. But we played hard, a lot harder than we did at Apollo.
Cassidy McDaniel tonight for Breck County came in averaging 9.2 points a game and finishes with 23 tonight. Number 12, she had a heck of a game tonight. And you mentioned the three, but she had 13 at the half. And it seemed like, and I know you were frustrated, that at least 2 times on the inbounds pass, she'd have that little catch, shoot, free.
Yeah.
And that's really the difference in the game too, in some different ways.
She's a good-looking player. She had 20-something against Muhlenberg that one night. But yeah, she was just smart. She had throw it in, just curl, and you get ball. You get watching somewhere else, and just not aggressive enough. And she's a nice player. Seems like we always play somebody that has a career game. We bring the best out of them.
Everybody's Super Bowl, right?
Sure.
We talked before the game about the post players being a big key in this game. Rachel finishes with 15, and it seemed like when she had the ball in the post, she could have her way down there. Ella finishes with 6. But did you think that they almost needed to do more tonight to try and come back in this, or do you still think that 15 and 6 is probably good for both of those?
Well, Rachel had 17 rebounds.
Seriously?
She had 15 points, 17 rebounds, so she's doing all she can do. Ella was fine in there. I had to go to 4 guards and post some there. And, Rachel had a big game. Her hip's starting to feel better, and hopefully with some more rest, and Scott's gave her some more therapy things to do with her hip. Hopefully she'll get better down the road.
You mentioned that last play with Gracie getting the shot. Was that the call the entire time to let Gracie get the open shot, or was it just?
Well, it was either come down, if Kinsey gets the ball, come down and set a high ball screen to where she can get a shot, or if we had enough time, we were going to run a little weave there where 2 or 3 of them maybe get open look. But, Gracie's wide open, and she'll hit those a lot. She has days in practice where she can make 9, 10, 11 shots in a row, threes.
2-game losing streak now against maybe the first and second best team in the region, depending on who you might ask.
Sure.
Catholic's probably in there as well. But next week, You've got a Davis County team who has been all over Owensboro tonight. You got a Thomas Nelson team that I'm probably pretty sure your team probably knows nothing about.
Correct.
And then you've got Whitesville, a game who they were down or up 1 against Butler County at the half. That game just got underway a little bit ago. What do you want to see from your team to make sure that a 2-game losing streak doesn't turn into 3, 4, and 5 next week?
Well, I need them to bounce back and come in strong against Davis County. And I told them I looked at last year's schedule. And obviously different year, different everything. But this is about the point that the wheels fell off for them last year.
I was looking at that today as well.
And I don't know, 8 out of the last 10 or 9 out of the last 10 they lost. And I told them I'm just not going to let that happen. Just period, point blank, that's not going to happen again. And we're going to fight through it. Hey, our schedule's tough. We got them again, Muhlenberg, Madisonville. I mean, we got a tough schedule.
I know
the
Thomas
rest
Nelson's
of the way.
actually having a good year, too,
Thomas
over in
Nelson,
the 5th region.
I got some film on them today, and my goodness, they're good. It'll be all we can do up there. And they beat Edmondson at Edmondson during Christmas.
You got
a nice
Edmondson
team.
again, too. You can't forget about that. And in that game,
they're sitting and waiting.
In that game,
Sitting
anything
and
can
waiting.
happen.
Yeah, sure.
Especially down in Brownsville.
Oh, Brownsville, down at Birdie's, down there past Birdie's. You can,
magic things happen in that gym.
It
you
does.
can just ask Travis Johnston. He'll tell you
Yep.
some magic things happen. He saw it in the district championship game last year with his team.
Yeah, sure. So hopefully we'll have some of that magic down there. And I know that they're sitting and waiting. I mean, I've been around way too long to know.
Well, you've got a big week next week. We'll see
week.
you on Monday at Davis County. And we look forward to it.
Well, we had talked, this is a tough week. You talking about at Apollo, at Breck. That's a tough 2 games. 2 of the top 3 teams in the region or 4.
And I know Davis County is very much improved.
Sure.
And Whitesville's a team that beat you twice last year. So anything can happen here in these next couple of days. But next week can be a week that you can, as you say, bounce back and come back and see what you can do moving forward.
Well, we're going to do more than bounce back. We're going to come back strong. And we came back stronger tonight, just ran out of time, basically.
Coach, I appreciate it.
Hey, no problem.
We'll have more here coming up. If you're watching our digital broadcast, we will be restarting our broadcast with the Cougar boys game coming up here in just a moment, as this is Lady Cougar basketball right here on